I've got no booze. I've got weed, but I can't find it. It's around here somewhere. So it's probably gonna be a short one. We're raw dogging this bitch. I just got off of work and already, you know what, never mind. I'm not gonna talk about work, but at least I got to bring some food home. I will say though that if you frequent coffee shops and it has a drive-through and nobody answers you in their drive-through, even though you can see people in there moving around and doing stuff, that means we're closed. Especially if you sit there for 5 minutes. Bitch, we're closed. I'm sorry, but it is not the first time. It probably won't be the last. What's worse is when you fucking try to tell them that you're closed and they start ordering. Like, bitch, did you not just hear? Why do you think that's gonna change anything? Like, do you think telling us your order is gonna like force us to make your shit? We throw everything away. All right? When we tell you we're closed, we've got nothing for you. You count it, you pour it out, you throw it in the trash. We're done. Done. Stop waiting. Don't tell us your order. Just because you can beat us to the punch does not mean that it's gonna get made. It's not gonna get made. Can you tell what kind of day I had? It was actually pretty good. It's just there are some people who'll be like, and I can't even be too mad because I ask stupid questions while I'm, clocked in. But sometimes I just need different type of answers to understand. Because not everything that you understand, I understand. All right? It may be common sense to you. It ain't always common sense to me. Because I'm not thinking the way you're thinking. But if you come to that fucking drive-thru and you see the lights are off on the inside, if it's dim, and you see people moving around real quick, there's nothing for you. We start cleaning real early so that when we lock those doors, it doesn't take us forever. So even though you catch us a minute after we close, there's nothing for you. We're not going to be charitable. We're not going to give you shit. It's gone. Well, not everything is gone, but like, you ain't going to get nothing. Especially if you're asking for hot stuff. Hell no. The oven is the first thing we close down. And I said I wasn't going to talk about work, but I started talking about work. I got one, maybe a couple, but definitely one person who don't like me. Or at least that's what it seemed like, because she get mad anytime I make a mistake. And I'm talking about rubbing her face, just groaning and shit. And somebody could make the exact same mistake. She turn her head. But I make it. I don't know what her fucking deal is, but I just ignore it. Because I'm like, I did not spit in your coffee, so I don't know why you acting like it. But hell, if you got an issue, that's something you're gonna have to work out, because I'm not fighting with somebody over something I'm not, interested in. Like, I'm indifferent to you. You have the feelings. I do not. I clock in, I do my job, I go home. That's my day. But speaking of work, if you're able to do an inner monologue, like you can hear your own thoughts as an inside voice, you can scream without breathing for as long as you want, as long as it's in your head. I tried doing that. I can't, because I get too into the scream, and eventually I start the scream wants to come on the outside, and I just noticed that thing's still in April. This is from last year too. I'm reusing that thing. And just scratch it out a different way. If I can remember to. I stopped using it pretty much. But yeah. Endless screaming. I'm looking for different jobs. I applied to like 3 different places today. I need to start going applying to work from home places so that I can make more, because they pay more. And I want to get the fuck up out of here. I want my own place. I do. So I can scream. I mean, maybe not scream, because I'm Gen Z, and if I only got one job, 9 times out of 10, I'm only gonna be able to afford an apartment, and I might even have to get a fucking roommate, which sucks ass. But 'tis 2025, and that is the social climate right now. Not being able to afford jack shit without having to have a whole team of people. They say it takes a village, but god damn it, it does not take a society. It shouldn't take a society. Like, oh my god, why? Like, y'all was 2024. Y'all was talking about eating the fucking rich. Where the fuck is your knives? Where are your forks? Where did they go? You're like, oh, but I gotta feed my kids. Feed them the rich, okay? You scare them enough, the meat will be tender, right? That's what they do to animals. They treat us like livestock. So why not pay them the same favor? All right, please, can we do that? Like, we can still have all the things that we have and just not pay for it if we change the system. Capitalism is not the only way to run a society. If you look deep enough, you'll realize that they do a lot of fuck shit. So it looks like capitalism is the only way to run a society. It's not. Money is useless. And it only has value because we say that it does. The second we are like, that's just numbers on a screen. That doesn't mean shit to me. Guess what it starts meaning? Nothing. I am not a revolutionary. I'm a realist, bitch. So get real. Get real. Oh my God. Everybody could be living out their best passions. Guarantee there's at least one person for every industry that has a passion in said industry. Some people like stalking. All right? They find it therapeutic. Even borderline what's it called? Meditative. Yeah. Some people like doing nails. They've got a whole side of TikTok. You got masseuse enthusiasts like touching on, that was gonna sound nasty. I was gonna say like making people feel good, but that's worse. I mean, you got people who like to do that too, but there is a passion for everything. And if we take survival out of it, guess how much happier everybody would be? We'd probably be the happiest place on the planet. All right? The only delusion that is being had is the delusion that everything has to remain the way that it is just because it's always been that way. Be fucking for real. I know sometimes I can sound stupid, but when I hear people try to argue that with me, the stupidity is on your face when I say it does not have to be that way. And it hasn't been that way for a good chunk of human existence, right? And they say, oh, but we were foragers. We were this, we were that. Guess what, bitch? We got technology now. We got technology now. Technology doesn't go away just because capitalism does. That shit still works. Power plants stay up. You say, oh, but who's gonna run it? The same niggas who's there. Guess what? You just do it for free. And everybody gets shit for free. You go to a fucking store, pick shit up, put it in a cart, walk out with it. For free. Everything could be free. Your nice little apartment, free. You ain't gotta have fucking roommates. You can get a bigger house to suit you and your kids. Like, it angers me when motherfuckers seriously make excuses as to why we could not have free shit. Oh, but how are we gonna do trade? Trade, bitch. We got shit. They want shit. We give it to them. They give us other shit in return. Money does not have to be a part of that. See this? They want this, and we give them this. Magic! Magic! Oh, but hey, some people are just gonna say that it's because I don't want to work. Guess what, bitch? I'm gonna still be doing what I want to do, which would classify as work, right? It'd just be something that I enjoy doing. I don't know why the fuck y'all think unhappiness needs to be a part of life, but it doesn't. It does not. Neither does struggle. Don't glorify the shit that you went through just because you think you came out on the other side all right. You still struggling. You just refuse to admit it. You say, oh, but I got this, I got that. And you're still paying for it. How much is that car note? How much is that rent? much is that mortgage? Do you own the rights to that land? If the government wanted to put parking lots there, would you have a leg to stand on? You ever heard of eminent domain? I mean, if you still live in it, they probably wouldn't do that, but the motherfuckers can screw you over one way or another. All right? Just because you're paying for it does not mean it's yours. All right? If they want to take it from you, they could. Call the police and everything. Because they protect private property, not you. They choose to do that. Which is why when a crime happens, they say anybody in the area, if you want to get this call, take it. It's an offer that they pick up. They're not told to go. Just think about that for a second. If they're there, they can decide to go. Everybody can recognize the fucked up ways that the system, operates. But nobody wants to actually do a fucking revolution so that we don't have to do that anymore. There's nothing else to say. Just sit on that. Sit on that. You want shit to stay the way they are? Do you?